A jury has found two adoptive parents in Clark County guilty of murder following the death of their teenage son. Jesse Franks and Felicia Adams Franks have been found guilty on all counts of murder, homicide by abuse, and criminal mistreatment for their death of their 15-year-old adopted son, Kerryon Franks. He died from starvation and neglect in November of 2020. Prosecutors say that the teenager, who was autistic and partially blind, was only 61 pounds when he died. The jury began deliberating the case earlier today and reached the guilty verdicts after only a few hours. Sentencing will take place in November.